So you can see the numbers here. They're all number from the lowest to the highest. So I don't remember who their starter. Hello, Shamokin fans. We are here at Milton Stadium at 9 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to kick off. It is colder than a witch's elbow out here. And the crazy fans and ourselves, we're out here sitting. We're broadcasting from outside the booth, which makes it more interesting. And Jimmy's over here where he has his hand warmers, his turkey call, and he's ready to, say a few games to preview this thing.
Yeah, a little freezing out here, and certainly odd circumstances for the year, getting even more odd playing on Saturday morning, but you got to adapt and overcome. We're out here playing football.
Okay, Shamokin, after a heartbreaking second half defeat last week, now hope to rebound against the Panthers. A big game for the Indians. They need the W. And Milton, I guess they still have not won, and they would like to knock off the Indians here at their home stadium. And you play a game like this early in the morning, and it's in a fog. Anything can happen.
Certainly very different conditions. We'll see how the game goes here.
So Deal kicks off high, deep, fielded at the 20. Nice return so far. He gets to the outside and gets hit down about the 30-yard line, 32-yard line of Milton.
A little bit worse kick than what we saw him doing last week, but it's understandable on the grass field. It's a little muddy out there, a little foggy. He still wasn't a bad kick, and they had good coverage, so got him decent field position and starting about the 30-32 there. So let's see what the defense can do here.
Okay, Milton breaks the huddle. They're coming out double slot, one back, shotgun. Shamokin getting ready here. Again, this is an experience in itself with the weather and the time. Ball snap, back to pass early. Out to slot man, he gets it. He has a catch, he's going to score. Unbelievable start to this game.
Wow, that was really something there.
Ball snap, back to pass early. Out to slot man, he gets it. He has a catch, he's going to score. Unbelievable start to this game.
Wow, that was really something.
And got two quick scores. Hopefully Shamokin adjusts a little quicker this time and gets things on track. But Milton, with a stunning opening touchdown on first down, now leads 6-0 early in the first quarter.
Yeah, they seem to have a tendency nowadays to start the game off not so hot. So usually they settle down and come back later on, but we'll see as they block the extra point there. That was a nice block. Looks like Micah Miller has got his big hands up there. Stopped it. Now it's only 6-0, so that's extra point block is huge always in a, looks to be a close game. We'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. So it's only one play so far, but it was, certainly that was very unexpected from Milton.
And, driving up here early in the morning, everybody's sort of like you roll out of bed and a little sleepy, and Milton basically woke Shamokin up, and we'll see what happens from here. But this is a big win for the Indians, and for Milton, it doesn't mean anything playoff-wise, but for their spirit and their program, they are right now high on momentum.
See what the offense can do. Hopefully, probably a lot of run plays today. I could see definitely fog. It's a little hard to see out. I think they could complete some passes kind of fine, but with the weather, it's better to run the ball in these conditions, and they did well against doing that against Milton last time. So I expect them to go to that a lot tonight. This morning, actually. Sorry. we used to say it tonight. Yeah.
And plus with the fog, it sort of looks like the evening also.
Yeah, it does.
We got Delbo deep with Volkoski, I believe it is. And a squib it. Goes to the second row. And we have
Cedar picks it up.
Cedar is taken down about the 28-yard line by a host of Panthers.
Looks like he tried to find an opening, just kind of froze there a little bit, and the guy came up, popped him right in the side. Gotta have quicker decision making than that. Just fall forward, get a few extra yards. It's definitely going to be tough tonight, especially that field does not look in great condition out there tonight. Sort of like Jersey Shore, not quite as bad as Jersey Shore, but definitely not great conditions out there.
Yeah, it's probably favorable for Milton more so than Shamokin.
Yeah.
However, we do have some good backs. We'll see how they get running in this mud. Now I understand our motion this way. And we've got a hand up. He's rolling left. He's going to pass. He's throwing deep. We have a guy down the middle. Frash. Oh. Milton off a tipped ball by Frash.
Well, there was a penalty before the play. They threw a flag down here back about the 26. I'm not sure exactly what was happening there, but if it was a false start on Shamokin, they probably would have called the ball dead. So
right.
It does. Actually, I think they just called it.
It's against Milton.
It's
against Shamokin, rather, so Milton's going to retain possession.
Right.
I see their Milton coach talking to the ref, and he seems very happy. So whatever the penalty was, Shamokin still loses the ball on the turnover. Surprisingly, they came out throwing. I thought they may have tested the run. But anyway, the ball was right there, and Frash made a nice attempt. And the ball's a lot harder in this time of the morning when it's this cold also. So Milton, second possession here after the turnover.
Yeah, can't have a worse start than what they started. And it looks like another penalty. That's what they call here.
So before the play, there's a penalty, so it must be something on Milton. It is false start.
It's like a false start. I don't even think they were set. Not sure how a false start happened there, but
so
we'll take it.
Milton will go first down, 15 to go for a first down. Ball on the 30-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, about the 30. Still have nobody deep.
Okay, shotgun, double wing. One back, handoff goes to the back up the middle, and he bounces it outside after he gets stopped, and he's brought down by a host of tacklers.
Yeah, look like Tyler Wary. Maybe actually number 3. I think that's Colton Lynch out there. I think that's the first time I've seen him on defense, on starting defense at least all season. So
yeah,
might have been a little bit of change up there.
Yeah, Lynch is over here for the first time. I've seen Joey Tarr's over here at corner. I haven't seen him start there in the corner, but he's there. So some new people in the secondary. Delbo's playing safety where sometimes we would see Bainbridge. Now Wary's in the safety position. Lynch, not sure he's going over to the left side. Shotgun formation, ball snapped. Another pass out to the wing. And he's going up the sidelines and makes a nice run. I think they got about 7 on that play, maybe.
Defense looked very confused before the snap. They were corners and safeties were going all over the place. Not sure if they're pretty confused by that one, but they stopped them before too big of a gain. So it comes up about 3rd and 7 here. This is a very important down for momentum going forward.
Right. Shamokin needs to stop him here and force a punt. 3rd and 7, as you said. Ball on the 37-yard line. Shamokin's defense needs a big stop right here to get some things changed around here. Milton split out on this side. 2 backs. Back pass. He has a man in the flat again, and he's hit immediately for no gain. So good play by the defense.
Colton Lynch was there right after he caught it. Stopped him for maybe a gain of a yard or 2, but nothing significant, and they're definitely going to have to punt here. That was a great play by Lynch there, diagnosing the throw and being right there and making a good tackle.
Okay, so Milton back to punt. Number 3 for Milton, Minium doing the punting. Back deep is Delbo, I believe, right?
Yep, it is Delbo back there. Looks like he's not going to. Oh, he does take it. Bobbles it a bit, and it goes out of bounds. That bit of a questionable decision there, trying to pick the ball up and run with it, but it works out. He looks like he batted the ball forward a few yards there. It's dangerous, but it worked.
Okay, Shamokin will set up shop at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. I believe we may see them, coming out here for the run. So the interception off of Frash's fingertips to Milton did not hurt us. We need to get something going here now offensively, which Shamokin's been doing a pretty good job offensively all year, so we need to get that part of our game up to snuff here. So Shamokin in a tight formation. One split out left, wing right. Hands off to the first back, which is Madden.
Madden gets stuffed immediately in the backfield. One of those defensive tackles either diagnosed that one perfectly or swam right past the offensive lineman, got there in the backfield. Madden had no chance there.
Okay, so Milton ready for the middle and ready for the run, did a good job there. Maybe that's why Shamokin went out with that pass 1st and 10 last series. So, but they're going to have to get some holes open here. And we got tight left, split right in. A handoff goes to Madden again, and he finds some room off the left side, and he gets close to a first down, gaining about 8 yards on the play.
It was a good design there. They let the defensive tackle on the right side kind of swim past him, get caught up in the backfield, and Max goes right by him. Pretty nice gain there on 2nd and long. Comes up now 3rd and short, 3rd and medium here. This is extremely important. I expect him probably to come out and run the ball, but a pass would be a pretty good idea here.
Okay, Nye under center, wing right, split backs, hands off, goes to the second back. It's Madden this time. Madden finds the hole, finds his way through and gets a nice gain, a first down and about a 15-yard gain it looks like, up to the midfield inside Milton territory about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
A good hole opened up there. Looked like maybe Hunter Rodarmel and John Kodak on that right side of the line there. Max has some good room. Looks like they're settling down a bit here. I expect them to keep going at the run. It's working out so far.
Okay, clock running, 7 minutes in the first quarter. Two backs, split right. And we have an inside trap too. Frash comes in from the wing and he cuts in it. It's a nice hole. A lot of room, and Frash takes it down, maybe close to another first down. I think he may have gotten another first down. Just inside the 40. They're saying it's short, so about a half yard short of another first down for the Indians. And they are looking pretty good now running the ball, so things have settled down here for the Indians.
Yeah, certainly looks like they're confusing the linebackers here early.
So tight, second back handoff to Frash again. He gets outside. And he gets a nice gain down to about the 28-yard line. Looks like another first down for the Indians. And the ball on the ground is really, they're grinding it out now, Jimmy.
What's up?
They're grinding it out now,
Yeah, they certainly are. I think, and it's working. I mean, I expect them to do that all the way down the field until they stop it.
Okay, so number 2 in the backfield for the Indians, along with Madden. And handoff goes to Madden up the middle. And he stopped for a short gain, maybe about 3. Brings up 2nd and 7, maybe in 4 down territory here as well.
Yeah, they kind of stopped it there, but and you gain about 3 or 4 there. Anytime you can get 3 or 4 out on the first down run, you'll cut your losses there. It's staying ahead of the chains.
Yeah, Ian Paul, I haven't seen him. I think he tweaked an ankle. He may just be playing defense. He had to get taped up this week. Okay, Nye under center. Handoff goes to Madden. Madden has a little bit of a hole. He's wiggling through there, getting close to a first down, it looks like.
He's running pretty powerfully back there. Carried some defenders a few extra yards. Looks like he didn't quite get the first down. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up here. A gain of about 6 there by Madden. But they're definitely having sustained success here around the ball. Let's see if they can do it all the way to the end zone.
Okay, Indians break the huddle. Madden and Frash in the backfield. Nye under center. Handoff goes to Frash. Frash gets the first down and a couple more. So Indians keeping a drive going. First down in the red zone here.
Frash is gashing him here early. And certainly he's looking very good tonight, him and Madden.
Okay, the Indians marching down the field, doing a great job eating up some clock. 5 minutes left in the quarter and gaining first downs pretty much here at will. So we need to finish this drive here. We got Wary, Madden in the backfield. Now I understand. Hands off to Wary. Wary gets through the hole and he's going to score. Cuts it back to the right, and Wary filling in for Ian Paul gets his first touchdown offensively.
Yeah, that might have been Wary's first carry of the entire season. It goes for about a 15-yard touchdown run. So it's pretty good success right there for Wary on the season.
So the Indians find another young weapon here early on, and I hope Ian's over there and he's cheering them on over there. Okay, so now we have our kicker, Jimmy.
This comes very important because they blocked our kick, or we blocked their kick. So if we can get this through, that would be pretty huge.
So to take the lead, it's down, it's up, and it looks good.
Looks good to me.
Yes.
And Osaski hits right there, so that was very important, crucial tackle there by Hunter Rodarmel.
So the back, seems like a pretty shifty runner. And like you said, the nice tackle may have saved the first down there or so. Okay, Shamokin on D. Milton, shotgun formation, split right, slot right. Motion, the guy falls down. He comes back over to throws it out to the flat. A little stop pattern, but
yeah, he was lucky to catch
wary.
that one there. He caught that with one hand, stuck one hand out there with no gloves, pulled that in, but it ended up being a negative. He would have been better off dropping it. But
Yeah, Wary's right there. Yeah, you're right. He probably should have let that go because they lost about 6 yards on the play, bringing up 3rd and 15.
yeah, it's tough to judge when to let those kind of things go. You never know when a defensive back is behind you and stuff like that. It's better to catch it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
So shotgun formation, 3rd and 15. Motion this way, and he's back to pass. He rolls this way. He's being rushed hard, and he's going to be sacked by a host of Indians, and they blow the whistle. He's driven back to the 15-yard line, but they're going to blow it dead at about the 20, I believe.
Ian Paul, John Kodak, Colton Lynch were all in on there on the tackle, on the sack. Big sack. Looks like 4th and about 30 now, something like that. They're significantly behind the chains here, and they're punting from almost their own end zone. Shamokin has a history of blocking punts so far this season. Let's see, Micah Miller, Colton Lynch is also really, really tall, getting in there. We'll see what happens here.
Okay, good snap, punts off, and it's a short punt. And Shamokin's going to let it bounce, and it goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, pretty decent looking punt. Went pretty high, but not super far. He got maybe 40-yard punt there. It's not terrible, but Shamokin does have great field position here from that sack and the second down loss. So let's see if they can punch it in here. That'll be huge to go snuffing any momentum that Milton had early in the game.
Okay, 2:43 in the quarter. 1st and 10 Indians. Inside Milton territory at about the 48-yard line. And referees are holding the snap up here a little bit, see what's going on. Substitution for the Indians coming in. Officials timeout. Might have been equipment problem.
Yeah, it looks like John Kodak had to come out of the game. He might something with his glove there. It looks like on the sideline maybe, but he looks to be fine.
Handoff goes to number 2 again. Is that Wary again?
No, that's Frash actually.
Frash, number 4, Frash gets
Yep.
the carry, and he gets about 3 or 4 yards. 2nd down and 7, it looks like.
You can tell who's doing the heavy lifting out there. It looked by the color of the jerseys. Look like Frash and Madden jerseys are very dirty already, and I expect the rest of them to follow shortly here.
Yeah, they're gonna be quite dirty before this is over. Okay, Shamokin with the split right, 2 backs. Nye under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Madden. He gets hit in the backfield, and he has no chance of getting anything going. Milton snuffed that out early, and he's got no gain, maybe about a yard or 2 loss on that. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, nice couple of moves there for Madden. He bounced off a few tackles, spun out of another one, but there was just too many guys in pursuit, and he ended up losing yards on the play. But he tried to make something out of nothing there. It just didn't quite work out.
Okay, so Shamokin looking for a 1st down here, 3rd and 9. Probably see the ball go to the air maybe here. Micah Miller, we didn't see or hear from him yet as far as a receiver. Let's see what happens here.
And Zolkowski's out there by himself, and that's who it goes to.
Beautiful slant, and he cuts back to the corner. He may score. Zolkowski does score. Nye puts a nice pass on the money.
That was a great, looks like 47-yard touchdown reception there from Ryder Zolkowski. He hit him on a slant right in front of the D-back, and he was gone after that. There's no catching Zolkowski in the open field.
Yeah, once he catches that slant and cuts back out, there's no help behind him. He just outruns the defense to the end zone. Shamokin now up 13-6, extra point pending.
That's what I kind of expected to happen after that little thing. They usually settle down after about the first 5 minutes or so, and they certainly have.
Okay, Shamokin lines up for the kick. It's down, it is up, and it's no good.
No good. Looks like it didn't get blocked there, I don't think. Looks like he just hit it a little bad, and it looked like it was a little bit to the right. So, I mean, it certainly is tough kicking in these muddy conditions and with the grass and all that. And when you're used to kicking on turf, kicking on grass is a big change-up. But
yes, when you have most of the stadiums now with the turf, it's a little nicer. But
yeah.
when you get a kicker and even a passing game in this kind of weather, like a Jersey Shore or down here at Milton, it does make a big difference psychologically as well as physically.
Yeah, it's certainly an adjustment. He hit the first one, and that was the most important one to get us up. Now we're up by 7, so it would be nice to be up by 8, but I think we'll be fine.
Okay, 1:22 left in the quarter. Deal back to kick. See where he gets it to this time, and let's some coverage down here. It's a deep kick down the middle, a little higher than last time. He takes it inside the 10, and he's walking it. He's running it out, and he gets hit down around the 30-yard line, gets out to about the 35-yard line. So not a bad return, and Milton takes over at that point, and the quarter is at 1:16 and counting. I didn't see who was on a tackle on that one. Did you notice?
Yeah, not sure. I didn't quite catch the number there.
It was a host of Indians, but yeah, they
Yeah,
made a nice stop. This
pretty
time.
decent coverage there. Only about to 33-yard line they returned it to, so decent starting field position, but not as good as it has been.
Milton 1st and 10, double slot. Looks like they're going to the air. Back to pass. Goes a little short slant, and it's hit down low, and he can't get it. Incomplete.
You hit number 3, Xavier Minium, right off the hands. Pass was a little low. He got down, almost corralled it, but couldn't quite bring it in, and brings up 2nd and long.
Even though the fans are bundled up here and shivering a little bit, once you start playing a game, Jimmy, you know from experience as well as I do that you're probably out there sweating. You don't even mind. This is probably nice weather as far as the temperature is concerned.
Yeah, pregame warm-ups are a little annoying how cold it is, and you think you're going to go out there and be cold the entire game, but once you get out there and start moving around, you'll be fine.
Okay, ball snapped, handoff goes to this side, and gets around the corner, but then he's quickly corralled here by 23, Paul.
And it looks like Colton Lynch in again. He's I think this is certainly his first start of the year on defense, and he's been performing out there. He's made a lot of tackles, made a lot of plays so far.
So Shamokin holds him for no gain, 3rd and 10, maybe a little less than 10. 3rd down, come on, big stop for the Indians. And I'm sure Milton will be going to the air on this one. You got to be careful, too, as a D-back. You get one slip and guy's wide open. So you got to keep your feet on the ground. And when you back,
every play here is important.
Okay, shotgun motion this way. And he goes back the other way. Quarterback back to pass. Again, a nice little short pass out to the outside, and he is short of the first down by about 3 or 4 yards. So Shamokin kept him inside the sticks, which is good.
Yeah, Colton Lynch again. He was running out to cover him. He went in the running back went in motion there, and he got picked a little bit, and he stayed with it and still made the tackle. So that was a great play by Colton Lynch. Looks like I'm liking the change in the starting lineup so far. Lynch has been performing extremely well out there.
Milton, I don't know if they're going to punt. Maybe they won't punt. Is there a flag down? Yes, there's a flag
looks
down.
like there is a flag.
So Shamokin's taking the penalty, so they'll repeat 3rd down.
Yeah, offensive pass interference on probably what I called there, that pick when Colton got picked trying to go before the pass. So that's probably what they called it on there, and he made the play anyway. So
yeah, it's a penalty that years ago you never saw. Now it's been used quite a bit in college and in the pros and in high school.
Yeah,
you're seeing it more often as teams are utilizing that play.
You got to scheme it the right way to make it look like it's not on purpose. So
right, and you sort of have to run by the person you're picking. You can't really.
Yeah, if you stop, they'll catch that, and I think he did there. So
yeah,
that's what got him.
So if it looks like a basketball pick, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, the end of the quarter. It's going to be 3rd down.
First quarter. Shamokin 13, Milton 6.
All right, so 1 quarter in the books, 13-6 Indians. We had a score by Wary, and the other score was by Madden, I believe, right?
Zolkowski.
Oh, Zolkowski, that's right, on that pass. Okay, so Shamokin, after a shocking touchdown pass on the first offensive play for Milton, Shamokin has settled down and taken control of this game.
Yeah, the first 2 plays couldn't have gone about any worse. It's about as bad as you can draw it up there for Shamokin, but they have gotten into a groove here, and they did accept that penalty on the offensive pass interference, so it makes it 3rd and very long instead of 4th and medium. So interesting decision there, but I like it. Got to get them behind the chains, and so if you stop them here, they make them punt it, and you got even better field position. So I do like the decision.
Last night, Jimmy Shikalimi had Jersey Shore, it was only 7-0 in the fourth quarter, and Jersey Shore ended up getting a field goal and a touchdown and winning by 17, I think, or something like that. And you were saying that Selinsgrove Central Mountain game was pretty tight.
Yeah, certainly the Jersey Shore game was very surprising. I mean, they ended up winning, but Selinsgrove actually beat Central Mountain last night, so they played them a second time. They split with them, so we play Selinsgrove next week. That'll be a tough game.
Yes, it will be. Milton has a running play, surprisingly, and now it'll be 4th down. I'm sure they'll be punting.
We could calling Cedar in there on the tackle. He sent the back flying a little bit, but he gained maybe 10 on that play, but it's still 4th and about 15. So
yeah, a running play that they anticipated a pass. Figure you're going to get some yardage back to get the punt, get them out of the hole here a little bit, which they did. 11:32 in the second quarter.
Yeah, probably just playing the field position game there.
Looks like they're coming after this. No, not really. And the ball's punted, and it lands at the 50, takes a bounce, and Delbo picks it up off the bounce, and he fumbles it. And I don't know who comes up with it. Looks like Shamokin.
I think Solkowski got on top of that, but that was dangerous. I don't like that decision there from Delbo. I just would have let it go. It didn't look like it was going to bounce much further, and you got 3 guys in your face. It's never a smart move to pick it up and try to navigate through that, especially in these conditions.
Yes, and Delbo, like I said, he's gotten way better this year. First senior player out, and must have some confidence to take a chance to get that. So that's one good. He fumbled it, but
yeah, he sure does have a lot of confidence.
The fact that he's not afraid and being a first-year player, that's also comforting, I guess, a little bit. They got it back, so that's okay. Now under center, we got Frash and Madden in the backfield. Split right. Handoff goes to Madden, and he is corralled and brought down for about a 2-yard loss, it looks like. Second down and 12 for the Indians.
Brett Nye back there, his jersey's still clean. We'll see how long they can keep that up for. I think as long as Brett's jersey's clean, you're going to be winning the game.
Good point. You don't want your quarterback, especially his back, to get dirty. Okay, Nye under center. And we have a handoff over this way to Madden, and he cuts it back into the middle, and he's stopped for no gain, it looks like.
That looked like Tyler Wary, actually, on the carry again.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
They're mixing it up again. They definitely, I think you said Ian might have tweaked his ankle or something like that. It looks like they switched Wary out for the 3rd running back position, and it seems to be working fairly well. And definitely certainly different running styles for him and Ian, but they both seem to be working.
Yeah, Ian's on D and doing a good job, so I guess giving him that little break is helpful both ways with Wary being okay carrying the ball here. Nye back to pass. He's throwing it deep. He has a man, and it just overthrown to Zolkowski.
That was a pretty good pass there. Nice lob on the ball there. Zolkowski just out of his reach. Maybe could have jumped and got it or something like that. But in this field, it's tough to make those kind of like contortional catches like that and like get your feet on inbounds on the sideline. So tough play, but it was a pretty good throw, pretty good route. Just DB had great coverage there and didn't work out.
I was going to say that Milton back had a nice coverage on the play.
Yeah, he did.
Now we have Nye back to punt. Panthers have 2 back deep. These are always the big plays in this kind of weather also. Gets it off. It's a nice deep punt. Fielded at the 30. He gets outside a little bit, cuts it back, and number 13.
Zolkowski spins him down after a short gain there.
So Zolkowski in on the tackle. Milton starts at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, 9:52 in the quarter. Shamokin leads 13-6.
Zolkowski there maybe taking a little bit of frustration after that last play, didn't complete the ball. Comes back and makes a tackle. Good on him.
Okay, Wade Young is the quarterback for Milton. He's a sophomore. I think last time we played Milton, remember I said they had a nice athletic quarterback in it, but I think he was a senior, and I think it was a different number 4, I think it was.
Yeah, it does look to be a different quarterback this week.
And handoff goes to the second back, number 8 for Milton. It's brought down by number 5, Cedar.
Yeah, Cedar got ran over there a little bit, but number 8 for Milton ran the ball pretty hard, ran over him, but Cedar did end up making a tackle.
That was Canelo on a carry. Now, number 4, I'm looking for number 4. He is a senior, and he's in the book here, but I'm trying to see where he is, if he's in at all. He was the quarterback last time.
Yeah, Ethan Rowe was the quarterback.
He may be a back now. I don't know.
Yeah, they
I
might
don't
have
see
changed
him.
his number or something, but don't see him out here.
No. Okay, Shamokin set up on defense. Motion this way. Shotgun. He goes back the other way. And the handoff goes to 42. And 42 gets no gain.
Well, nice play there by Hunter Rodarmel, tripping him up in the backfield. I thought he looked like he had a lot of room there. It looks like I thought he was going to get out and get a decent gain, and Hunter just came out of nowhere and tripped him up in the backfield for a loss of about 3 there. Brings up about 3rd and 6.
Yeah,
so.
he had some speed going there. And again, like you said, Hunter did make a great play.
Yeah, great shoestring tackle there.
Okay, Milton, 3rd and 6 for a first down. Shamokin's got to stop him here, force a punt. He's back to pass. He throws a little slant, and it's blocked by Micah Miller.
Micah Miller, yeah, getting his big hands up there. He's blocked more than a few passes this season, and passes and punts both ways. So he's certainly using that big body to his advantage.
Yeah, he's going to pick one of those off one of these weeks, I believe, and he'll be gone to the house.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, Milton back to pass, punt rather, and Delbo back to return. 8:29, 13-6 Milton in the first quarter. High snap, he gets it. Oh, almost blocked. And Delbo calls for a fair catch. He fumbles it, and Milton recovers.
That was a very high swirling punt there, and Delbo just didn't quite judge it right or something, because, I mean, he didn't end up, like, catching it right in his hands, but just slipped through. The ball is definitely probably a little wet out there, and definitely harder because of the cold conditions, and Delbo just couldn't corral it, and the coverage guy was right there. Credit to him being right there to capitalize on Delbo's mistake. And
yeah, he was close, and that's probably why it helped him lose control of that ball. We're looking at that defender coming right at him. Okay, shotgun for Milton. Handoff goes up the middle of 42, and he is hit in the backfield by a slew of Indians.
Yeah, Micah Miller was the first one there. Got him from the back, pulled him down, make sure he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Good play there by Micah coming from the opposite side of the field.
And Lynch, number 3 again, also in there for a new starter this week.
Yeah, he's everywhere this morning.
He's having a nice game defensively. 2nd and 13 for Milton in 4-down territory, probably. This is a big defensive stand for the Indians. They have a 1-touchdown lead. They cannot let Milton get on the board here. It'll be a new ball game.
Yeah, this is extremely important to keep him out of the end zone in this drive.
So shotgun, split right, slot left. Handoff. No, he's back to pass. He fakes it. He's throwing it deep. He has a man out there. The ball's underthrown and intercepted at about the 2-yard line.
Great coverage there by Cedar. He read that the entire way. Tapped his feet inbounds at the very end. That's a huge play. With Milton, if they would have completed that pass there, it probably would have been for a touchdown. It would have been a completely different ball game. Cedar picks that off and snuffs any chance of tying the game up that Milton had right there.
So, but it's dangerous here now as far as ball handling and getting stuck for a safety. You got to be careful here. Ball on a 1-yard line, and Shamokin 1st and 10, 7:36 in the half.
Yeah, you really got to be careful here what kind of plays you call, and make sure your guy gets back to the line of scrimmage at the very least.
Okay, good. Look at that big gap in the middle. I would say sneak it right up the middle for a couple yards. But they're handing it off, and we got Frash, and he might get out to the 5 and give him some breathing room here.
Yeah, that was a nice little play. Definitely give him some space to operate here. He got out to about the 5 there. So once you're at the 5-yard line, you don't have to worry as much. Maybe dropping back to pass is still a worry for a safety, but running the ball, I don't think you're going to have to worry about getting caught for a safety any longer.
Okay, so after Cedar's interception, Shamokin now 2nd and 7. Now we're going half the distance on a personal foul. It'll be 2nd and whatever. They put the ball on the 2 or 3 yard line maybe here. Yeah,
didn't see what happened there. It looked like they called a personal foul on us. I'm not sure what happened, but that's unfortunate. But still got a little bit of room out there. Even with the foul, got about 1 or 2 on the play. So
now we got 2nd and 9. It looks like a shorter 9. Nye under center. 2 backs. Handoff goes to number 34, Madden, and he gets a first down. He's all the way out to about the 20-yard line. He makes a nice cutback, and it was a lot of traffic in there, but he wiggled his way through and got a nice gain out of that, and then a first down.
Yeah, that was very nice play there. Get some momentum going on this drive. About 7:15 left in the quarter, so they have enough time to do whatever they want play calling wise. They don't have to worry about the clock before the end of the quarter here.
Okay, Indians quickly out of the huddle. Nye under center. Split backs, handoff goes to second back, and there's a ball on the ground, I believe. Wary gets it, but he falls on it, I believe, right away.
Yeah, looked like definitely a miscommunication there on the handoff. Couldn't quite tell if it was to Wary or Frash, but fumbled the ball. He got back on it. Loss of about 2 on the play. That's unfortunate, but you recovered the ball. That would have been very unfortunate to have them recover the ball. They would have got the ball at about the 15, ready just in scoring position. So good to fall back on it.
Okay, let's see what Shamokin dials up here. 2nd and 12. And Nye under center. Handoff goes, nope. It's an inside trap, and it goes to
Frash, yeah. Coming back the opposite way. Got back to the line of scrimmage, not much more. Still behind the chains here on 3rd and 11. Let's see what they dial up here. I expect them to come out and throw the ball.
Two receivers coming in here, or the quarterback and a new receiver. 13 looks like Zolkowski. Where are we going out? So it looks like a passing formation coming up here. Zolkowski split out to the right. Nye back to pass. He's throwing it out to Delbo. He could run if he gets some speed going here. He's going to score, I believe.
I don't think he's going to catch him.
And he is gaining on this guy, and he scores.
Delbo drops the elbow. Gets about, that was like a 70-yard touchdown pass from Brett to Delbo there. That was a great play on 3rd and 11. They knew they were going to pass, and it didn't matter. They got it out there. That was a great play.
Yeah, it was like from the 20, I believe it was. So it might have been 80 yards.
Yeah, maybe even.
So Delbo, great numbers already this season as a new receiver. Tacks on about 80 more. And Shamokin now in command with a 19-6 lead, 5:34 in the quarter, and extra point pending here.
Yeah, he certainly is a receiver with the most yards, I would have to assume, so far this season. I don't think he's going to break any type of records with the season being super short, and that was not a great kick there by Osaski again.
That's one of those we call ugly, Jimmy.
Yeah, that was ugly. Trying to mince the words a little bit, but that was not good.
It's close to Halloween, so ugly is not as ugly as it is when it's not Halloween.
Yeah.
All right, so Shamokin 19-6. Nye put that right on the money, caught him in stride, and Delbo outgained the defender the rest of the way. Now we have our soccer player Deal to kick off again. He's getting a lot of practice these last few weeks.
Yeah, he seems to have a little bit better boot on him than Osaski. They might try him for an extra point later on in the season. We'll see how it goes, but Osaski will hopefully get more chances in this game to redeem himself.
On this side, we have a 26. We have our 10 and 5 and Murray, and our number 1 and 26 for the Indians on this side.
Fog looks really cool right now, rolling on the field. Looks like a Halloween scene type here.
Yes, it does. Oh, Milton makes a nice return at the middle, and he's stopped in the middle by 21, Joey Tarr.
Yeah, great tackle there by Joe Tarr.
If he doesn't hit him, there's some hole in the middle. I didn't see what was behind him, but if we had a replay here, that was a great hit, good tackle. Shouts out to Joey, and I'm sure his mommy and daddy like that hit. And Joey's a junior. He came out last year for the first time, had some injuries, and he's filling in nicely and playing some ball, but I'm sure he'll like that tackle. It was a nice one.
Yeah, he was. Seemed like he was getting a start at the beginning of the game. Came out maybe because he made that big hit there. They pulled him out for a little bit, but he's been playing well this morning.
He loves the game. He's my nephew and he loves the game. Shotgun handoff goes to number 8. He gains about 3 or 4 yards.
I think John Kodak, defensive tackle there, spun him down for about a gain of 3 or 4, but good job by John Kodak wrapping him up, bringing him to the ground.
And our linebacker crew, Frash and Paul, also in on a help with that stop. 2nd and 6, Milton. And Milton desperately needs something here if they want to stay in this game. If they let it go here, Shamokin gets another one, it's pretty much lights out.
Yeah, about 5 minutes left on the clock here for Milton.
Okay, shotgun handoff goes outside to the left. He's trying to get the corner, and he gets about 2 yards. Gets out of bounds over there, and it'll be up a third and about 4 probably, it looks like, maybe 5. See, they mark it.
Yeah, it looks like right about the middle, about 5 yards to go. You expect them to come out to pass here, and I think Shamokin will be ready for that. We'll see how they line up to try and defend. I do like their scheme a lot better this week. They have Delball in there at safety, and he seems to be playing good 10, 12 yards back every play, and I like that. I like to see that have a little bit of a safety insurance policy back there.
Okay, so Milton, shotgun, 2 backs, slot left, split right, snap goes, and handoff goes. No, he passes. He's going to pass it to a guy in the middle who's wide open, number 3.
Yeah, he had a good shot at catching that there. Hit him right in the hands. He just couldn't bring it in, and Delball would have popped him pretty nice there, I think, if he caught that there.
Yeah,
but
it would have been a first down.
Yeah, it would have been a first down.
But it was a high throw, and the guy just couldn't hold it. So now we got a punting situation. And we have Zolkowski back deep this time. I guess Delbo said, you know, Coach, I dropped that last one. Put Zolkowski back. So
it almost looks like a Michael Jackson Thriller scene out there or something like that with Zolkowski standing back there by himself.
It is really picturesque, yes. And Zolkowski, he lets it bounce. It hits him, so he picks it up. He's running down the middle, making some cuts. He's got
nice
some
running.
room. He's going out to the outside. He cuts it back. He goes back outside. He's going. He may score. Oh, and he gets knocked down about the 10-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Beautiful recovery after he bobbles it and gets it away and picks up the ball.
Yeah, it looked dangerous there at the beginning, but I think that's got to be their best punt return of the year. I don't remember anything even close to being that successful. So that was a good change of pace there on getting something very good out of special teams. That was huge for the momentum. I think looks like it's going to be first and goal already. They got it to about the 5. Looks like they're moving it back to about maybe the 7 now. But
yeah, it was one of those runs, Jimmy, where you just get the popcorn out and watch it, and you had the fog rolling in out here, like you said.
Yeah.
Very neat, cool-looking play here.
It was very slow developing. He just followed his blocks, and it worked out. Turned on the Jets at the end.
And it just took a while, but he got down inside the 5-yard line, it looks like. Handoff goes to Madden up the middle, and Milton stuffs it.
Yeah, he went nowhere.
So it'll be second and goal, probably a loss of a yard. Ball on the 6-yard line. Second and goal.
Only 4 minutes to go here. If you score relatively quickly, you can get the ball back, hopefully get the ball back a second time right before the end of the half if you can stop Milton relatively quick. You put in 2 scores here before the end of the half, that would put a huge lead. That'd be very, very tough to come back from.
That'll put a stake in her heart being Halloween here, you know.
Yeah.
You really want to
sure
pour
would.
it on here, don't you, Jimmy? I'll tell you, we got where he slips down as he makes a cut and loses about 3, third down and goal.
Yeah, you're gonna have some of that. I haven't seen many slips out here up until that. It's kind of surprising that there wasn't more plays like that. But where he gets tripped up in the backfield, got the turf monster, got him.
Could be interesting if they don't complete a pass. It's third and goal at the 9. If they don't, will they go for a field goal and try to get that 3-score lead? Or
I mean, I don't know. Extra points haven't been going so well today, but I think give Osowski a chance. It'll go a long way for his confidence if he's able to kick in a field goal here, and it wouldn't be much farther than an extra point. So,
they
we'll
got
see what happens.
They got to score in this down, or they have a decision to make. Nye back to pass. He's rolling right. He's got a pass. He's got a man out there, and by biding his time and getting more time, he throws a touchdown pass to Delbo.
That is Delbo again. Like Brett got tackled there, got his jersey a little bit dirty, but hey, he'll take it on a touchdown pass there.
So he rolled to his right, and if we had an instant replay, which we don't this week, we would have seen that Delbo worked his way free after being, the pattern was over. Nye kept rolling, and then Delbo worked his way back and found a nice open spot, and Nye put it right in there between some defenders, and a nice touchdown for the Indians at 2:56 in the half, extra point pending, 25-6 Indians.
Yeah, that was a good job of Delbo staying with the play and trying to get open there with Brett scrambling, and it worked out.
Going for 2 here, Jimmy.
They are going for 2.
Pitch out to the right, Madden trying to get outside. He looks like he's going to get it out by the cone out there, and he does. 2 points good.
Yeah, not much resistance there. He had a clear path to the end zone. That was a great play call there on 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I like that play. I like to see them run that pitch even during the game more. That's one of the few times I've seen a pitch out by the Indians this year.
Yeah, it is a very well-designed play. I like it with the lead blocker out there and Frash, and it could be very successful.
I'd like to see Nye, who's tall, lanky, good hands, getting to be a well-rounded quarterback. I'd like to see him run some option too, and I think that would really give some people some fits if they could throw that in there. But the pitch out, which is sort of like the end of the option, worked nicely. They got the 2-point conversion, and now we have Deal kicking off for, the 4th time this game.
Yeah, I think he'll develop, certainly. I think next year, and once he gets a year under his belt, they'll be able to open up the playbook a little bit more and to see he'll have a certainly better understanding of the game as he goes on. He's only a sophomore, so he's going to be hopefully a 3-year starter. We'll see what happens, but it's looking to be that way.
Okay, deep kickoff. Milton takes it at about the 15-yard line. He's up to the 30, and he's still going, and there's a flag thrown, and a tackle made in the middle of the field there by number 86 and number 30, it looks like.
Yeah, pretty good return there, but flags on kickoffs are almost always against the return team, so.
So flag looks like it's going against Milton. They're going to bring it back. Nice return, but it's going back to about the 30-yard line, I guess.
Yeah, they called a personal foul there on Milton. Looks like probably a 15-yard penalty here, bringing the ball back to, I think they got out to the 40, so probably about the 25. They're going to start this drive.
Okay, the lights are still on here, and the fog is pretty much going away. And now we can see that Milton has a lot of fans here. Not having a great season, but they have a young team, and it seems like the fans are still showing up, and that's a good sign for the future. Shamokin has a nice following over there.
Yeah, 2 pretty young teams both out here. I think a lot of our starters are not seniors and only have about 4 or 5 starters that are seniors. So I think both these teams are going to get better in future years. And
Shamokin will be back at Kemp Memorial next week playing Selinsgrove. It's 2:49 left in the quarter. Milton breaks the huddle, 27-6, 1st and 10. Milton at the 15-yard line, it looks like. Shotgun, split, double slot. And a wobbly pass out. It's complete, however, and it's Zolkowski has a 13 on his back. He makes the tackle, and it's about a 2-yard loss, 2 or 3-yard loss on that pass.
yeah, good play there by Zolkowski, sniffing out the screen pass kind of there, and good tackle for loss.
Okay, Indians have a timeout. So like we were saying, Milton, a young team, but it's looking pretty dim for them here. And if, like you said before, Shamokin would get another possession, they could put another one in.
Yeah, I think that's what Hanowski's trying to do here with calling a timeout. There's, I think, about 2.5 minutes left in the half. So, 2nd down, they stopped in there. Nice play. If they can get an incompletion or 2, can save a timeout, and I think they'll have a chance to score again right before the end of the half, and that would really be a backbreaker.
Yeah. So with that timeout, like you said, I believe that's their goal and plan, and we'll see what Milton does on this play. So they're sort of forcing Milton to, at least get a 1st down here, So, like I said, Central Mountain lost to Selinsgrove, and Selinsgrove's going to be, I guess they have their running back who was hurt in our first game against them. They have him back, so it'll be a little bit different Selinsgrove that travels to Shamokin, Selinsgrove team that travels to Shamokin.
Yeah, and definitely being a team for a 2nd time is very difficult, certainly as Central Mountain found out trying to beat Selinsgrove for the 2nd time. So
it's sort of like a playoff atmosphere where you play this team the 2nd time,
yeah,
and it has playoff ramifications as well,
And who knows, it could end up being their last game of the season before the playoffs. So Mount Carmel game might not be played. So
2nd and long, handoff goes to the 2nd back. He goes up the middle for about a yard gain, nothing more. And who's on the bottom of that pile for the Indians, Jimmy? I can't really see them.
I think it was Frash in there on the tackle, but I couldn't quite tell.
62. Who's 62?
62 is Garrett Kitchen.
So Garrett Kitchen may have helped out in Frash. Good. So Shamokin uses another timeout to slow down this clock. 3rd and 11 for Milton. Plenty of time if they hold him here. He'll get a punt. and they'll have a chance to put another one on the board, which gets close to the mercy rule if they would score again before the half.
Yeah, they'll definitely have an opportunity to drive down the field before the end of the half. We'll see. This stop, third down play is very important. Hopefully Milton throws the ball, get an incompletion. That would save a timeout, and that would go a long way to letting the Indians run their offense better.
It seems like a long time ago since the Milton's first opening touchdown, 6
Yeah, it does.
They had the lead, and
it's been a very different game since then.
and it's only the end of the first half. Okay, so Milton, 2:33 left in the first quarter. Third, the scoreboard says second, but it's third and 11, I believe. Shotgun motion this way, and he looks to pass. He's got a guy in the middle on the slant, and he completes it, but only for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. So it's going to be fourth down. It should be.
Yeah, ran that route well short of the sticks. He hits him on the pass, makes a nice catch, but still doesn't matter.
4th and 5.
Yeah, 4th and 5. Shamokin takes their last time out. 2:25 left here on the clock. So they'll hopefully Zolkowski makes a clean catch, maybe even a big return again on the punt here. But it looks like they're definitely going to get the ball back.
So Milton down 27-6. If you're a coach on the Panthers, it's like, guys, you see this? They call a timeout. They want to score again. They want to rub it into you. You got to fire your troops up. And, again, a young team, they don't want to roll over. But these are learning experiences for these young men. And, now you got to tough it up.
Yeah, you got to get them up. You might be a little deflated here if you're Milton, but stopping them from scoring before the end of the half will go a long way to your motivation going into halftime and talking over your guys and getting them motivated to go out there for the second half and make it a game.
And Shamokin, on the other hand, after that shocking second half setback last week, after they seem to have things under control, are trying to reinvent their season and get another W, which that one hurt last week, but a W here would make up for it a little bit. So we have Zolkowski deep again. He returned the last one for a touchdown. No, he went down to the 5-yard, right?
Yeah.
He got it down to the 5, rather.
Almost a touchdown.
Yeah, he should have had a touchdown.
Like he's not going to have a chance to return this one.
And we got a rolling punt down inside the 40, down to the 32-yard line, where Shamokin will have 2:11 left.
Yeah, Zolkowski looked a little disappointed they didn't pick up that ball there, but I think it was a good decision and not try and make something happen there.
Running. Change the possession.
Yeah, not sure. It shouldn't be running, but
yeah, they
stopped it now.
Yeah, finally, they ran about 20 seconds off.
Yeah,
anyway,
I think they're trying to cheat us here.
I don't know. The clock. So I don't know. It should be more time. Anyway, Shamokin's on offense, 158 and a couple of hidden seconds. 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Nye under center. See how Shamokin decides to start this possession. He's going back to pass. Nye rolling. He's all alone out there. Has a guy, and he overthrows him.
Yeah, overthrow was wary. Looks like he was almost triple covered there on that. Not a great decision. Zolkowski thought he was open on the back, maybe 30 yards down the field. He threw his arms up. Thought he maybe should have got the ball there, but he didn't see him or didn't think it was open and forced it to wary a little bit there. But fortunate to not come up with the interception.
Okay, 2nd down, 10 for the Indians. 1:52 as the clock stopped on an incompletion. Back to pass, straight drop back. He's throwing deep. He has a man out there, Delbo. His guy falls down. Now he has to turn on a guy catching up to him. Will he score? Yes, he will. And
he does score.
Delbo, 2nd touchdown of the game.
Delbo's been killing it again today. It was certainly an underthrow from Brett. Delbo had to come back for it, and in doing so, the defensive back got a little confused, and he kind of fell on the ground trying to catch up with Delbo, trying to adjust for his adjustment, and he just stepped right over him. Did a little AI step over there on on his way to the end zone. That was a great play going in. Now it's 33-6, hopefully 34, kicking at this extra point here, and that pretty much seals the deal here.
Kicker out to redeem himself here.
Yeah, let's see if Osowski can put this one through the post. He would certainly go a long way. He's got to put this one through.
Good snap, good hold, and it looks like this one's going to be good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he does.
Yes, you can see he did that one with a little bit of enthusiasm behind it.
Yeah, good job there by Osaski getting it there. If he would have missed that one, you would have had to rethink putting maybe Dom in there for a little bit, but he redeems himself. I think he'll be fine going forward.
You as a kicker, you know it can be lonely if you walk up to your sideline. Sometimes you feel like going over to the other sideline, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he has a nice kick there, and Shamokin will kick off. Deal does the deep kicking for the Indians. Doing a decent job. He had some decent coverage last time.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. I maybe like to see him go maybe 10 yards back at least, maybe 7 or so, to get a little bit more of a run-up on the kickoff, get some more power into it. But he just came over from soccer, doesn't know all the ins and outs of the technique and that stuff, but he's doing a great job for what he is.
Looks like he'll have the power to get it to the end zone soon, and once he gets the hang of how he's his method. Okay. Kicks it high, end over end, shorter one, 22-yard line, and Milton returns it up the middle. He's running to the left. He finds a hole, and he's brought down by 17 for the Indians.
17 is, I think, Wade Allman, if I'm correct.
Nice open field tackle.
Yeah, Wade Allman there, the sophomore.
So special teams have been, pretty big so far this game, with a lot of things happening, fumbles happening, returns happening. And there it was a nice return. Milton in nice field position. I'm sure they'd like to see something before the half. 1:35 left, 34-6 Indians. Milton splitting out slot right. And I think we might see a pass or two here. Let's see.
Yeah, I think a score here for Milton will go a long way for them. See if they can make something happen here.
He's going to hand it off up the middle to number 42 again. He's been the bulk of their carries. He's carried.
Yeah, Ian Paul catches him from behind again. They threw a flag out here on the bottom. Not sure what that was for there, but
I wasn't sure. I saw it looked like two people tangled up. There might have been a holding out here. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it was certainly after the play was over, they threw it.
Personal foul.
Ooh, face mask on Ian Paul, looks like, on the tackle there. Didn't quite see that, but Ian looks a little confused himself, but they called it 15 yards. It's
a big penalty. Takes the ball all the way into Shamokin territory at the 38-yard line of the Indians. 1:23 in the half, 34-6, 1st and 10, Milton. Okay, shotgun, slot right, snap, back to pass. He's thrown it out there. He has a guy, and it's underthrown.
Delbon maybe could have had an interception there. He looked like he kind of stopped and let the receiver go by him a little bit. If he would have been backpedaling, he definitely looks like he could have came up with the interception there, but a little bit of a underthrow, I think. And
we got another flag out there, Jimmy.
Holding on a defense.
Penalty against the Indians again.
Huh.
Coach Hynoski will not be happy about that, giving Milton the chance to score here before the half with penalties.
Yeah, going into the end of the half, looks like they might be losing focus a little bit here. I didn't see that one, but I think looks like they called it on Frash. He looks a little frustrated out there.
So now Milton.
But yeah, you can't get sloppy now.
Close to the red zone in about the 26-yard line or somewhere in there. 1st and 10. 1:06, plenty of time. Milton has some timeouts left. Plenty of time for the Panthers to get one on the board here. Let's see how the Indians respond after this penalty. We got double receivers and a split on the left and one back. Everybody's looking around because the referee blew the whistle. And
yeah, he told him to start the play, and Milton looked a little confused.
So now the referees call a play off here for a moment. Now they're starting to play again. Shotgun, pass up, your hand up, and 14.
Nice tackle by Micah Miller. He slammed him down to the turf.
Lynch right there with him, but Micah comes in like a shot out of a cannon, and he hits him in the backfield for about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, he does got a pretty good get off that line. He got them big arms, big legs. He can get around the defender in a heartbeat.
That was sort of like an Oklahoma practice tackling drill that we used to run. You know, he came in
Yeah,
there so
those
fast.
big hits that happen in those kind of drills. That's exactly what it looked like there.
And I'm sure he feels good about that one, and that sort of puts a dent in Milton's hopes for a score here. But Milton, with 2 timeouts left, takes one here. Second down, 14 for the Panthers inside Shamokin territory at about the 32-yard line or so.
And from being with Mike at practice, he certainly enjoys hitting. He welcomes the contact in practice and certainly in games. So I think he definitely he liked to get that one there.
Okay, so Milton trips left. First time we've seen trips. Went back. So another horn for the end of the timeout. Okay, we got shotgun, trips left, motion left also. And he's going to throw it out wide. I think he's going to throw it. Oh, the quarterback's forced out of the pocket. And he throws
looks
it
open.
deep. He's open in the end zone. And we have an
Ooh.
interception in the end zone, I believe.
Yeah, he was open there for a little bit, and the quarterback took a little bit long to get rid of it, and he underthrew it and gave Zokowski enough time to get back there and cover as he made a great play on the ball. Intercepted it right about the 3-yard line, looks like, 2-yard line maybe, but another interception right at the end zone.
So 40 seconds and a half. Shamokin will probably take a knee here, I think, or just hand it off. But, yes, the quarterback totally got his feet reset and threw it. The guy was open, but he got time to cover him, and he pulled down a nice interception to end that threat right before the half here for the Indians.
Yeah, nice bait there by Zokowski, making him look like the receiver was open and then making a play on the ball.
Okay, Nye under center, handoff. And up the middle, it goes to
Madden. Looks like he was rumbling down the field a little bit, made a few spins as he's going down. Got about 4 on a carry there. Nice tough run in there by Madden. I don't think they're really trying to score here.
Yeah, the clock's running, nobody's stopping it, so they might not even run another play here the way it looks.
Yeah, only about 15 seconds left on the clock. I don't really see a play clock anywhere that's operational, but I don't think that.
It's running out, they're just standing around. So at the half, Shamokin 34, Milton 6. And that's it.
Yeah,
so
it's the end of the
teams are going to the locker room.
Yeah, one more score if they come out, put it into the mercy roll, make the game go a little bit faster in the second half. So.
Okay, so we'll see you guys back for the second half kickoff in about 15 minutes. Shamokin again, 34-6. Okay, guys, we're back here for the second half. Shamokin Indians with a commanding lead, 34-6, after Milton opened up with an opening first play touchdown pass. Shamokin settled down and has control of this game. So we know the score. We'll put it in a mercy rule. We'll see what happens. Shamokin is back to receive the kickoff and see what they can do in the first possession, Jim.
Yeah, getting the ball first. The quick score would certainly be nice. Put that mercy rule in effect, and once it goes into effect, I don't think it comes out. Like once you go over 35, even if they score again, I'm pretty sure it stays in effect. So they would certainly help this second half go a lot quicker if they get a score right here. And I hopefully by the fourth quarter, you can put some of your backups in, get them some time, and certainly, it'd be nice to put the game away right here. I don't know her name. Well, let's see. We got Josh Bayshore with us today, working a computer from the AV department. He's doing well back there, doing the replays and all that kind of stuff. And we got Pat McDevitt back there working the camera.
And his buddy Big Dan Rummel. So we have our helpers. Again, we're sitting out here, all of us in the open. We're not in any warm, cozy little booth. We are roughing it. And just like the Oakland Raiders defeating the Kansas City Chiefs, my Raiders, we're really happy out here in the second half with a commanding lead.
Yeah, the Raiders they looked pretty good on Sunday. They went out there and they dominated the Chiefs for the most part. And they got a little close at the end, but they're looking good.
I predict they will now win the Super Bowl this year. So
well,
I'm going out on a limb there a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Chiefs just signed Le'Veon Bell. If you saw that, that was a big move there.
Yes, we had some of those ex-Pittsburgh players too, and they didn't work out well for us. So they only played well. They only played well for Pittsburgh since that. All those guys.
Yeah, it seems to be the case so far.
Pittsburgh fans are probably happy there. Coach Zielinski, he's probably happy. He's a diehard Pittsburgh fan. My neighbor Tommy Pappas is a diehard Pittsburgh fan.
Yeah, they beat the Eagles for me last week. I was happy about that. So.
You're a Cowboys fan, that's right.
Yeah, sure am.
And they now have a new quarterback.
Yeah, Andy Dalton. We got the red rifle in there. See how he performs the rest of the season. But it was really sad to see Prescott go down. But hopefully we can adapt.
But Dalton's a good quarterback, and now he's got some good weapons. Which when he played for some other teams, maybe not as great a receiving core as he has now with the Cowboys. So it could be something big here. We'll see.
Yeah, Dalton he's definitely one of the best, if not the best backup in the league. So it's a pretty good situation. We'll see how it plays out, but yeah, who knows?
And Elliott may see some more touches also. So the Cowboy fans, maybe they have something, and Eagles fans, of course, we pity them. So
yeah, they just have a bad quarterback. That's just no other way to cut it there.
All right, Milton set to kick off. Back deep. Delbo Zukoski. It's a wiggly short kick taken by Cedar again. He had one earlier, and he gets to the outside. He's going. He has some room. Makes a nice cutback. Oh, ball comes out. And Milton recovers. If it's inbounds, they got the ball.
Wow, that was a great field there by Cedar, picking it up off the bounce, and he did some nifty running there, and he just coughed it up in the end. It's been a continual problem here for the Indians. That's like going the whole season. They've been coughed up, fumbled way too many balls, and I think Cedar at the very end there just got it popped out, and there's a little bit of life breathing into Milton here.
Yes, and again, it's getting close to Halloween and a little trick-or-treat on all the special teams tonight. A lot of things going on, or it's this morning rather. We say tonight because this is the first morning game I've ever had a chance to broadcast.
Yeah, I've never seen a game played this early in my life, so it's certainly
So you finish a game and you go to lunch, maybe.
Crazier gets crazier, yeah.
All right, Milton with 1st and 10 now. In good field position. Handoff goes to 42. He cuts it back a little bit. He can't get around the corner, and they lose about 2 or 3 yards on the play. And that play has not been going well for Milton.
No, it has not. Good pursuit there by John Kodak. He got past the line a little bit. Didn't quite get to the runner, but he made him bounce it outside a little bit more than he probably would have liked, and made a good stop there. Yeah, looks like about 2nd down and 13. Maybe lost 1 or 2 or 3 there. So good first play for the defense.
Lynch is doing a nice job out there. Who was out there prior to Lynch being out there?
I think it was Bainbridge at safety, and they moved Delbaugh back to safety instead of corner. So
that's right.
I think that was the move they made.
So with the switch with Bainbridge from safety being out, We have Delbo back there now. Shotgun, back to pass. He's thrown it out to the middle. He has a guy. Oh, a beautiful pass. Receiver can't hold on to it. He certainly would have had the first down and then some.
Yeah, he put it right on him and just couldn't bring it in. He was wide open and got a little bit lost in coverage there, maybe a little bit, and just unfortunate for Milton. Can't bring that one in. Seems like it's been going that way all morning. Except for the first play.
There's been some holes in the middle there where the linebackers end and safety picks up. There's been a spot that Milton seems to be trying to hit, and a couple times that they didn't connect, but it's open there.
Right down the seam seems to have been pretty successful, at least in
and we have a next receiver
wise.
over here. He's coming over to catch up to him. Quarterback rolls left. Making an audible or two here. I'm not sure if they give him that leeway, but it sort of seems like when he comes out looking at that, they might have an audible called.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have a better understanding of what the defensive setups and stuff like that. And, yeah, who knows if they actually do let him do audibles if he actually dials them up. But I think in the future it definitely could be something that he adds to his arsenal.
Yeah, so we have a Milton player down. He's going to be okay. They're working on his leg, and hopefully he's up and about soon here. So we have a short timeout here. Talking about, what's going on playing games. First of all, this is a weird time to play a game. The schools are open and closed all over the area. Shamokin's been very lucky. Very few cases, and Shamokin's been staying open. We have some places in the school itself. We have a place in the library. It's called the Purple Perk, run by Mrs. Beck and Mrs. Becker. They do a nice job. So some of the normalcy is coming back to the schools. We have the school store with Anderson and Rosnock in charge. Teachers, which I'm a part of the faculty, doing a great job. McDevitt's here on the camera. He's also a teacher. And, again, a lot of people are doing a lot of things, being safe with masks and social distancing. But so far, we're pretty lucky, knock on these wooden bleachers. And we, hopefully continue to do so. And so I'm going to shout out to all the faculty and administration at Shamokin for doing a fine job of keeping the kids safe and in school.
Yeah, good job, and keep up the good work.
Whoa, we have a guy coming off the edge by himself.
Yeah, he didn't try to hide that one. He came right across the line. There was
it's like, oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I better get back here. So it doesn't really hurt much on the extra point. I mean,
not really.
They may have not even moved it. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like he moved it up maybe about a yard, which sometimes throws you off a little bit. You have to move your tee and all that kind of stuff, and you might. One time I went out for a field goal. I was a little frantic. I put my tee at 6 yards instead of 7, and it messed some stuff up. But I still made it.
That
but
messes with your brain. 1 yard difference.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. Oh, you're right. It messed them up.
Yeah, it sure did.
So maybe that was their plan. Instead of icing the kicker, they just wanted to mess them up.
Yeah, it's basically icing them. I mean, hey. Look like number 8 got his big mitts up there, blocked the kick pretty low there from Carson. So he's not been great tonight, this morning. Sorry, again. not been good.
Usually what happens, though, like when you mess up the kicker and there's a penalty, then usually the team goes for 2. And so that didn't work. But in this case, they continue to go for the 1. And now we have a 34-point lead, right?
Yeah,
so
34.
We're
so
not
technically,
in the mercy rule yet.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. That missed kick keeps it out of the mercy rule.
So all the fans who are waiting to go for lunch early and have this second half get over with quicker are now mad because we're not in the mercy rule.
We're going to be here a little longer.
So maybe the players want to stay longer. They just intentionally missed that.
Yeah, they're having fun out there. Who knows?
But it is really beautiful right now. I mean, it's great. The game was just starting now. Okay, we got a short kick, and it's over to the left side from us, and it's picked up by a number 46 who doesn't usually return kicks, I'm sure. But it being a short man, he got a chance, and he takes the ball up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good kick there by Dom. I'm sure he was told to do that, but kick it short right where there was no returners there to pick up the ball and get real quick. So it took him a while to get to the ball, and by the time they did, Shamokin defenders were down there in coverage, and I was pretty good play there overall from the special teams.
I think they said Lynch had the tackle primarily. So Milton sets up shop on the 27-yard line. 9:39 in the third quarter remaining. Shamokin up 40-6.
You can see they're starting to rotate some defensive linemen here. Looks like 72 Brock Nye out there now on the defensive line.
Okay, pass goes out. I mean, the snap was a little short.
Ooh.
And 23,
Nice hit by Ian Paul.
Ian Paul labels the pass receiver out here on the side near the sidelines.
Yeah, quarterback did a good job. He fumbled the snap a little bit. It was a little low. He corralled the ball, got it up, got it right out. Nice pass there, but Ian Paul was right there. He sniffed that out. He knew what was happening the entire time, and he laid a big hit there on number 8, the receiver.
Okay, so we got 2nd and 15 for the Panthers. Not much going right for the Panthers since that first touchdown pass in the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down, 15, 2 backs, slot right, passing, going rolling left. He's got time. He has a guy open, number 3 open, and he makes a catch for about a 7 or 8 yard gain at about the 32-yard line.
Nice tackle there by Zolkowski, stopping him from getting to the first down yard marker. Ian was close to the pass, looked like he had decent coverage. Quarterback just put it in a place where Ian couldn't really get to it and hit the receiver. That was a nice throw by the quarterback.
Yes, and again, they're working at middle a little bit, and they're finding some spots in there behind the linebackers. 3rd and 5, 8:22 in the quarter. Quarterback shotgun, slot right, motion this way. Lynch following the motion, throwing it to the motion man. Lynch gets an interception. Did a great job following the motion man. Turns back, sees the quarterback looking at the motion man, and picks it off. Beautiful interception. Great defensive play. He's happy. Again, just getting a start this week because of some people out, and a good way. He's having a great game tackling wise, and now he has an interception. And Shamokin in good shape to maybe get to seeing in the mercy rule.
Yeah, Colton, he's had an amazing game so far. He's been everywhere, all over the field, tackles and on special teams, and even now on interception there. And Micah got right through the line. He got his big hands up there. Might have blocked the quarterback's throwing vision a little bit there and just threw a little bit of an errant pass, and Colton was right there to capitalize on it. Great play there by the defense.
So we got a new quarterback, Baza in at quarterback, and he hands off a double hand, reverse back to Frash, and Milton will have nothing of it. Nice play by number 66 from Milton.
Yeah, I tried a little bit of a trickery there. That did not work.
However, he gets by that guy. There might have been some room, but 66 made a great defensive play on that reverse to Frash.
Yeah, Shamokin getting Brett out of there before mercy rule is actually put into effect. But I think even though it's not mercy rule, 34 is a pretty good margin here, and Baza can certainly operate the offense. It's not a huge drop off here from Baza.
Okay, so nice fake in the middle, and we got the ball carrier. Looks like Madden. Is that Madden again?
Yeah, it looks like it was Madden on the carry. Got about maybe 4 or 5 on there on that carry.
And again, Baza, like you said, he doesn't take a back seat, especially when you're talking about handoffs and fakes. He does a great job. He's a great backup this year. He got hurt last year, and when the starting position was up in the air, and now he's doing a great job coming in as a backup, and that was a nice play there. He's back to pass. He's rolling right. He gets it away. Oh, and a Milton lineman steps in between, gets the interception, and Baza makes a tackle over there.
Not a great decision there by Baza. Looked like he hesitated a little bit there. Got it. He threw it maybe in the air, almost didn't quite set his feet. Threw it right to the defender. He did come back and make the tackle though. Good on him for coming back and making sure that he didn't go back for a touchdown.
Now, I like that. I mean, you're winning, and sometimes you put your quarterback in and exchange quarterbacks, and you just let them hand it off. It's nice to let the second person that's quarterbacking get a chance to go in and throw some balls. Even though that outcome occurs, you're still good to get him experience throwing because you don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs. Okay, Shamokin on defense. Handoff goes to 42 for Milton. He's trying to get outside, and he's met by a whole host of Indians.
That's Lynch again. He's looks like a tough tackler out there too. He's not very big. He's kind of skinny out there, but he looks like he's not afraid to tackle. He's not afraid to hit somebody.
And what class is he in, junior or sophomore?
I think he's a sophomore.
He's only a sophomore. So
yeah.
He seems like he likes to tackle. He had the interception last series. He's fired up, getting a chance to start this game. And now Shamokin has Milton at 2nd down and 9 at the 49. And we have 6 minutes left in the third quarter. We have double slot by Milton. Looks like they're going to be passing on this second down here. Back to pass. He's got time. He got the middle man again, and he hits number 11 for Milton.
Micah Miller was right in his face. That was a good job getting the ball off to the receiver in an accurate fashion there by the quarterback with Micah, like right up in his grill. And he got it out there, and 11 finally made a reception. He's had a few of those, dropped a few of those already this morning, and finally makes a play there. Looks like it brings up third and short here.
Yeah, I think it was Zolkowski on the coverage and the tackle. So
yeah, it was.
Third down, big third down play for the Panthers, 3rd and 4. Okay, we got shotgun eye backs. Handoff goes to the second back. He finds a nice hole, gets close to the first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's either first down or 4th. Looks like he's going to be a little short. And I believe Milton will probably go for it. I wouldn't see any reason why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I think definitely got to go for it here.
Yeah, 4th and about a half of a yard, about a 1.5 feet here. And I would say, you know, quarterback sneaky, got some younger Shamokin players in the middle. You know, I wouldn't even hand it off. But we'll see what that Milton has in this play call here. Quarterback's under center, number 8.
Yeah, number 8 looks like a different quarterback in here.
Oh, we got movement now. It makes it a whole new play. Number 50 for Milton, offsides.
Number 50, Josh Daub with the false start there. That really puts him behind the 8 ball. Now it's instead of maybe sneak there, now it's 4th and 6. Now you got to draw up a play, probably a pass here. That's certainly a lot lower percentage of completion there.
So new quarterback was that play. Now we have the number 13, Wade Young, back at quarterback here. So probably a passing situation, but they're still going for it. But, yeah, they probably had a quarterback sneak dialed up with that new quarterback, just going for that one running play. Unfortunately, offsides, pushes it back 5 yards. Milton, 4th down, shotgun formation. We got trips right, tight trips, and a split left, motion left. And we got roll out left. He gets around the corner. He has time. He has a guy open. Oh, and it would have been a first down, but number 3 for the Panthers drops it, covered by number 5, Cedar.
Yeah, a few Indians defenders were in the backfield. As soon as the ball was snapped, they were already back there, and they kind of tripped over themselves when the quarterback rolled out. And he had a lot of time to throw it, and he got it to number 3 there and just couldn't quite bring it in. Cedar was on the coverage. He was behind him a little bit. He was definitely open, but couldn't bring it in. Milton's had certainly a lot of drops tonight and this morning. Yeah.
Somewhere in the world, Jimmy, we're always right because there is a nighttime somewhere.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So Shamokin, 3:54 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, and the pitch out goes to Madden. He gets out around the corner. He's finding some room. He's cutting it back. He just trips him up. Number 10 made a nice shoestring tackle. He may have scored.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice run there. He cuts it back. He definitely he might have had a touchdown there if he didn't get tripped up there. Might have been field a little bit of a factor in that run, but that was a nice tough run in there by Madden.
Okay, so Shamokin, I think we'll see them keeping it on the ground here, try to punch this one in to basically finish off the icing on the cake.
Yeah, force the mercy roll here with any type of score.
So Baza under center. Crash and Madden in the backfield. Handoff goes to Madden again up the middle. And he gains about 3 or 4, it looks like. 3-yard gain. Clock winding at 3:20 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Okay, Zolkowski bringing in the play to Baza. Baza in a huddle. Okay, so we got Frash on a wing. We got split backs. Pitch out goes to Madden. He gets outside on the left here. He cuts it back, runs into a few tacklers. May get close to the first down here. They're down about the 15-yard line, inside the 15-yard line.
He kept those legs turning, carried a few defenders, maybe a few extra yards to actually convert that first down. So it is a first down. Yeah, got it down to about the 14. Nice, tough run there by Madden. He had a great game today.
Okay, so Shamokin knocking on the door. 2:51. Clock running again. Shamokin out over the ball. Baza under center. We have number 30 in the backfield, new runner. He gets the handoff, I believe. Nice white shirt.
I think that was Madden again, but yeah, I think Corey Adams is in the backfield now. He's number 30.
So Madden got the carry, right?
Yeah, he did.
And because 30 was so shiny and bright and clean, I could see him going through there.
Yeah.
The fog has lifted. We see shadows out there. This is getting to be amazing.
Yeah, the sun is coming out. Certainly get a lot warmer now.
We got a pitch out to the right, no gain.
Yeah, Madden again. He lost a few there, actually.
Pat McDevitt said earlier, he said, I said, it's really foggy, but he said the sun will come out tomorrow. And
It did come out. He's right.
and then I
You
said,
got to look on the bright side of life out
I
here.
said, we don't really care about Annie right now. But anyway, he made that comment, so.
Yeah, he's a big musical guy, I know.
Yeah, it came out early. All right. We have Shamokin, third down, big third down here. We got two new backs in the backfield. Number 44 for the Indians gets the carry, gets a nice little hole.
Yeah.
He takes it down inside the.
That's the sophomore Carmine Cole. He had a brother, Dennis Cole, was on the team. He was a senior, graduated last year. He was on the team for, I think, 4 years. He was a good safety there for the Indians for a long time, and his brother now coming in got the opportunity. Pretty nice carry there.
Yes, I want to say hi to Dennis. He was in my class last year. Yeah, you're right. He had this long soccer kind of long black hair, and hopefully he's doing fine in pursuing his education. Good luck to you, Dennis. All right, Baza under center, but I didn't know he had a brother. So handoff again to Cole. He has a couple yards here, and Milton holds. Milton will take over.
44 Cole
He's
So-
two brothers on the team, actually, with Carmine and Cecilio is also on the team. He's a junior, so
All right, this is really Cole region then.
yeah.
No pun intended, Chin. All right, so Shamokin's D's out there. We have some new numbers out there. If you want to shout some of those out, whenever you get a chance, Jimmy, give some of these kids some recognition.
Yeah,
here.
looks like number 80 out there in the defensive line. That would be.
We'll get these numbers to you. So we're going to try to pick out some of these fresh faces. When he's slow, I thought he got it.
Yeah, I think he got tackled like right away. But Solkowski had
All
one,
right.
Cedar had one, Lynch had one, and now
There's
Corey
been-
Adams. So
There's been a lot of white jerseys catching the Panthers' passes tonight. A lot of interceptions, a lot of stop drives because of them.
yeah, great game, all offense and defense all around.
So now we
this
are
morning,
we
and
are in the mercy rule
Yeah, we
regardless
are.
of the kick here.
Let's see if Osaski can put this one through. Might be his last kick of the game, so very important for him.
And it looks like that one is good.
He did. It looked like it
Okay.
might have been tipped a little bit there at the line of scrimmage, but still got over the post, and it's always good no matter how it goes through. As long as it goes through, it doesn't matter.
47-6. That may be Shamokin's highest score of the year, I think.
Yeah, at 47, I think.
They're up 41. The mercy rule is in effect, which means clock will continue to run except for timeouts and equipment thing, problems like that. But
You know, almost putting a 50 burger on him out here.
yes, and we may see that yet.
Yeah, we might.
So over here on the kickoff team, we have Lynch, we have Tar, we have 17 is
Wade Allman.
Almond,
And 42 is Mitchell Knowles.
Nolsey.
30, Corey Adams just scored a touchdown out there on the kickoff.
All right, so now it's actually,
Look like they have Osaski in on kickoff coverage now.
oh, yes, he is, yes.
Interesting decision.
And we over there, way over there, I can see a 26, it looks like. And a number 1.
Yeah, I can't seem to find 26 on the roster here.
So probably a freshman, and we don't have all the numbers. Okay, so a tackle is made by 17.
Wade Allman again. He's been great on special teams. He's a wrestler. He knows how to get scrappy in there, and he's made a few tackles
Yeah,
so far this year.
Wrestling athletes are usually pretty good tackling people as well. They're used to the double leg and a single leg takedown. So
Yeah, they're always pretty tough tacklers out there, and the wrestlers. Looks like 78 now out there now. Zach Kinsey. He's actually no, 79 it is.
Okay, he's finding where he belongs to line up here in the middle as a D tackle. Along with 72 here, that's
First and 10, Milton.
Nye, I think.
33.
55 in there. Okay, so Milton still have the starting quarterback in, but he's just basically throwing the ball and handing off. Handoff goes to running back number 13. It looks like I can't see coming up off the pile.
Goodwin on the carry. Tackled by number 72, Brock Nye.
Brock Nye on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't see a 79 here on the roster, so maybe that was just a little bit of a typo. Maybe it is Zach Kinsey there on the defensive line. Not quite sure. Looks like 55 out there as well, Robert Harvey.
Okay, so Milton breaks the huddle. We have 7:51 and counting. Again, we're in a mercy roll. Clock will continue to run. We got trips right, shotgun. Got the snap. He pitches it out to the right. It's bobbled around, and he gets back on it, and number 30 falls on top of the pile. Looks at 30 or 80.
Yeah, number 80.
80.
Yeah, Maddox Bailey out there on the tackle.
Again, Shauna Bailey's my niece. That's her son, Maddox, and he's getting a chance to see some action. Mostly playing JV, but now getting a chance in his varsity game in on that stop.
Yeah, when you have games like this, when you're up by big scores, it's certainly nice to see almost everyone getting plays out there. So it's good for just team spirit in general when everyone gets a chance to get out there and make some plays and have an impact.
Okay, so snap goes, handoff up the middle, and he's hit in the backfield.
Looks like 72 Brock Nye, and
Brock
again
Nye.
another tackle for loss. He's small, but he's getting underneath the offensive lineman pretty well. He's making a lot of plays.
Again, another wrestler, used to those kind of tackles, and we have 6 minutes and 42 seconds in counting.
Tackled by number 72, Brock Nye.
So Shamokin, fine victory here today. Again, it started out with Milton. First play from scrimmage started out 6-0 on a pass play, and Milton looked ready to go, and Shamokin regrouped and has controlled everything since. Very short bound shank punt out of bounds, maybe about a net gain of 10 yards only. Let's see how it goes. Let's see where they mark it. It's only about a 10-yard punt here for Milton, so Shamokin may hit the 50-point mark here, Jimmy, like you said.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. It's probably been a very long time since we've hit 50 points. I don't know. Let's see if anyone in the comments can come up with that stat.
That's
when
right.
the last time we had 50 points in a game. So
You people that give your smart aleck comments, only joking, see if you can figure out when we scored 50 points last time here for the Indians. Let's somebody put that up there, and we'll try to get that on the air of your comment. So we can't see your comments, but
can you see a comment?
we'll try to get that information. Okay, Baza rolling out, keeps it. He's getting outside here. He's pretty quick. Turns the corner, and he cuts it back, and he gets hit out of bounds after a nice little gain here.
Yeah, nice nifty juke move there by Baza. He stopped the defender in his tracks there. Nice cutback, got maybe an extra yard or two on that nice rollout. So
Almost a first down, got 2 yards shy. So Baza probably happy to get a chance to do that. Again, a lot of these people will be going from the game maybe to a nice place somewhere to stop for lunch. Be a nice day to spend Saturday morning after the fog has lifted. We have a beautiful sunshiny day. Okay, so handoff goes to 17 Allman. And he gets out, he's on, he may score.
he's got some room.
And we did hit the 50 mark.
And there it is, 53 points now. Nice touchdown run for Wade Allman. That was about 35 yards there. He has some speed out there. He's pretty small, but he's quick. He's tough on special teams, making tackles, and he's showing he can carry the ball too. So
it's at least 30-some yards. I don't know exactly, maybe 34, 32, somewhere in there. But beautiful run. Boz, a nice hand fakes, and Allman breaks loose into the secondary, cuts it outside, showing some good speed. Allman and gets a touchdown for the Indians, and it's now 53-6. Extra point pending. We need to save some of these points for next week now, though.
yeah, it'd be nice if they could roll over a little bit.
But
That was Carson's best kick of the day.
That was nice. So certainly some sunshine brought some more sunshine.
5:30 left in the game. Shamokin 54, Milton 6.
Okay, so I'm here trying to think back, and it's hard for me to think when Shamokin has put up 50 or more. I remember a few times, unhappily, that we had 50 scored against us, but that's not.
Yeah, I
that's
think
not what we're looking for.
that has certainly been more common in years past.
So, Shamokin kicking off again here at Milton Stadium. Some of the fans starting to maybe head out to lunch a little early. Again, when you play away and you get the W, it's a nice trip home on the bus, much nicer than if you don't get that W. And 5:30 left with the mercy rule in effect in the fourth quarter. Shamokin kicking off. Back deep, number 6 for Milton. And number 25 gets the catch from, and he's tackled by Allman.
Wade Allman
He's excited.
just
from his
made the
touchdown.
nice touchdown run, comes back on special teams, keeps making plays.
All right, so some of these young guys getting their numbers called and doing some good things here. Now they have a chance with 5:24 to do some more damage maybe. 54 is bad, I mean, and also big for us, but I mean, we're not that far away from 60. I don't know if we had 60 ever. I don't know.
Who knows?
I think we had to have a 50 somewhere, but we'll see.
Yeah, probably at some point.
All right, so Milton, 1st and 10, and a guy breaks loose, and a nice little carry for probably a new Milton runner, I think. Let's see, number 16, yes. So good win for the carry for the Panthers. Nice 8-yard carry. I didn't see who made the stop on that, but 32 for the Indians. They called. I don't see any 32. Maybe it was 42.
Yeah, I think there's a 32 out there.
Oh, yeah, there is a 32.
Yeah. Looks like, see if I can try and find a name.
Okay, Milton, 2nd and 2. And that ball goes to, you got the first down. Might be a sophomore sheet. There's players. Oh, there's some top up there.
Oh,
Are any of those 32?
yeah. It doesn't have numbers for those.
Okay, so a few
Yeah, not
freshman
sure.
players in that aren't listed on as far as numbers. So if we can pick up any numbers, we will, but we don't see them on our roster here. Okay, Milton, 1st and 10, clock running at 4 minutes and counting. Slot right, handoff goes to number 16 again, was it? And he is met by a host of Indians.
And nice tough tackle in there, coming up and run support. That's good. Looks like a linebacker in there on the nice pop there.
32 again, is in on that. We didn't get his number. 53.
So Josh is showing me back here. We have a comment that said 1980 was the last time we had 50 points in a game.
1980.
That's impressive.
I graduated in 71, so that was 1980. I'm trying to think who played in the 80s.
I
early
mean, that was
80s.
a long time ago.
Yes, it is. So Milton takes a snap. Number 30, a new ball carrier out, takes it outside. He has some speed. He looks very fast. He cuts it back, and he takes it down to about the 22-yard line. Must be a young Milton player, but he showed some very good speed on that play. Reminding me of Delbo a little bit running the ball. Clock down at under 3 minutes here in the second here. And they stop it to place it, and then it'll start again. 54-6. Shamokin again, since 1980, has not scored over 50, and
Yeah, 40 years is a long time when you're talking football. It's a lot of games. 10 games a year for 40 years. I mean, it's a lot of opportunities.
did they mention what team we played and how many we did score? Ball's on the ground.
No, the comment just said 1980, but
Okay.
so it's impressive no matter what way you cut it here.
Yes, so we are 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting away from a nice victory here by the Indians on a Saturday morning at Milton. Started out, couldn't see anything, and now it's bright and sunny. What a difference 2 hours makes, huh? 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, maybe if you started the game now, the whole game would be good conditions. But
all right, Milton, second down and 15. Clock down to 1:52 and counting. Back to pass. New quarterback. He has it. He throws it out there incomplete. The quarterback for Milton, number 46. I don't know if we have a name for him. Jaden Wagner for the Panthers.
Carson Osowski out here in coverage. He's playing corner, not corner and kicker. He does it all out here.
All right, so the kicker is now a corner. All right, so Shamokin, nice and relaxed. 1:16 and counting. Clock keeps running. Maybe only 2 more plays left. Possibly, maybe 3. Milton takes their time. We got double slot, new quarterbacks. He's going to get a chance to throw one up here probably. Secondary might get another chance for another pick. Fires it out. Nice catch by number 88 for Milton. He's a big, tall, lanky kid. He may score. He's going to score. So number 88 for Milton.
Yeah, Noah Smith out there listed at 6'4". He's a big boy. Nice run after the catch there for him.
And he's back next year. He's only a junior, but he showed some speed there and some size.
Yeah, there is one that's.
What does it say?
It says, we just got another text here. It said they had 55 points in 1991 versus Milton and 1992 versus Hazleton. So maybe not quite 40 years, but in the early 90s,
So
looks like last time they scored 50. So
we did it a few times, but it's still 30 years ago, right?
yeah, it's still impressive either way.
Wow. All right, so Milton scores. 48 seconds left in the game, going for 2. All right, so back to pass. He got a guy open, and they do convert the 2 to number 37 for Milton. Mason Rowe. Okay, Shamokin will get 1 or 2 plays here.
26 seconds left in the game. Shamokin 54, Milton 14.
So
Yes,
that's the first
60 is
score.
probably a long shot here for.
Yeah. You never know. We got.
Yeah, you never
We'll
know.
probably run the ball, but he may break one, and we'll
Yeah.
see.
See
But,
what happens. I
but
say you put Max in there, see if he can break one.
No, you can't do that, Jimmy.
No, I know.
We won't get out of Milton. Anyway, it's been a nice game for the Indians. Now they're going to have to go back to work. Very big game next week against the Seals, who will be coming to Shamokin for revenge. And as you said, it's tough to beat these teams 2 times in a row, and now they got their starting running back.
Well, there's
It's also good, like you guys that are making comments. Maybe we can start. We can maybe start getting some of your comments on the air and commenting back to you about them. So that'd be interesting too. So we love our viewers out there. Keep tuning in, and especially during this pandemic when you don't get as many fans here as normal. So keep commenting, keep watching. We appreciate it. The AV department, we appreciate it. You guys helping us bring the game to you guys. So Milton ready to kick off, 48.6 seconds. And we have some new people back, but we got it picked up by number 44 falls on it.
I think that's Carmine Cole out there
All right.
for 44. Yep, Carmine Cole falls on it.
So we're down to 45 seconds. Shamokin with the ball. Okay. And we'll see who gets the handoff here, which could be maybe the last or next to the last play.